Hello and welcome to this edition of the Halcyon Show. My name is Lorne Rising. I'm going to be your host for this episode, and on this edition, we are going to be doing a Let's Play. The reason for this will become abundantly clear in a moment. We're going to be playing a game called Bastard Little Zombie, released on the 9th of April 2020 by Alberto Tirelli. Quote, this little zombie woke up from the dead and now wants to find his family. Will you be good enough to help him? The game synopsis reads, I bet you don't have enough patience, enough strength, enough smartness to complete this journey. Bastard Little Zombie is an impossible platformer, puzzle, trial and error game, one of the hardest and most challenging indie platformer you'll play. It's going to be very tough to keep going, and the road to take won't always be so obvious. Will you make it? Explore and beat 3 nearly impossible levels. Each level has its own handcrafted environment. Figure out the next move to make it to beat to the next level. God. You've always got to be a bit careful when the developer promotes the game as being almost impossible, because in my experience that means a lot of the gameplay elements are designed almost intentionally to be obtuse and a bit of a pain in the ass for the sake of being a pain in the ass. But in my very limited time playing this game so far, I can see that the game is structured in such a way as to frustrate the hell out of you. So I figure it's best to capture that frustration in real time with you. So let's enjoy this. I need to get out and find my family, he grunted. And there's our bastard little zombie. Now, the first thing you'll note when you're playing this game is that the responsiveness in a platformer is of vital importance. You need the thing to respond to what you're doing. Now, observe. I move, and it's floaty and dull and very dim-witted as a responsiveness goes. Now, what I've found, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't completed the first level yet because, as you can see, the jumps are placed in such a way that you have to really press the button at the jump button at the last opportune moment. Now, this is another part I've gotten stuck at multiple times, so you've got to stick the landing just right, you see, and I missed. Now, here's the other frustrating thing about this game that you'll notice right from the get-go. Because it knows that you're going to be dying over and over again, restarting the game, you'd want it to be quite prompt, right? Well, no, we've got to sit through the same 5 to 10 second loop every time we die, waiting for it to do that weird fluctuation thing. Still waiting, still can't play. There we go. Right, so every time you die, you got to wait 15 seconds for the thing to boot back up again before you can get cracking. And of course, with a platformer like this, where trial and error is definitely a thing that you have to be cognizant of, you want to get back in it while the muscle memory is still fresh in your mind so that you can tweak it to make the necessary adjustments. Now, in a game like this, now that, you know, see, look, there you go. Now we're fine. Now we're on these impossibly small bits. So you'll forgive me while I try and concentrate as we get through this section. And there you go. I missed the jump. So we're going to start again. This game. And this is why I don't like platformers that are designed around failure like this. I get it. It's part of the challenge. As the game states, nearly impossible levels. Yeah. You should never design a game to frustrate your audience. Game developers, game designers of the world, I beg you, stop designing games that are not fun. Remember the core composite of why you build a game to begin with. It's supposed to be a fun distraction. A challenge, yes, but something that feels earned. It shouldn't feel like the game is actively trying to screw you. Anyways, right, let's see if we can gauge the distance on this one this time. Nope, missed it again. That's like 4 deaths so far. Yeah. I'm intent on completing at least one level with you. After that, I am content to never ever see this game again. As far as the design is concerned, as you can see, a lot of the pre-rendered assets in the background repeat fairly regularly. It's actually quite disorienting with the ground disappearing out of view for a little while. And just seeing the backgrounds. I'm not really sure what's inspired the design of the little zombie. I mean, there's, I guess, brain sticking out. Why is he a zombie? What reason is he back? Why is he looking for his family? I mean, if he's dead and a zombie, presumably, you know, it's not really on their list of things to do is to see, presumably their dead relative. But then again, you know, I guess, you see, right, so we've got a problem now because I can't hit the spacebar. Again, platformers of the world, if you are going to design a game that is very, very difficult, responsiveness, why can I not jump? There's the Get Good fans out there screaming into their microphones, bro, come on, bro, just try harder, bro. No. There's a difference between skill being lacked and the controls being so impossibly stupid. And that's why I was talking at the beginning of this with the floatiness. Look, okay, so I press the spacebar. Floaty, floaty, float. It's just... it's not good. It's not good. But anyway, like I said, I am determined to at least beat one level. I'll also show you a... I think... no, it's after this. So I nailed this one. You see, that's what I did the first time around. I just took a jump, and I just thought, wow, screw it, I'll just jump. I actually nailed it the first few times, but... yeah. But as you're seeing, like, this is not fun. This is not fun. The challenge element, and this is the first level, by the way. So the idea that there are 3 of these, where you can't even... I'm seeing the same backgrounds, the same prompts, and it's not even... Again, it's not... It's black and grey, this turgid foreground. It's just... It's uninspired, it's drab, it's frustrating. And here's the thing again, if you're going to design your game to be repeated over and over and over and over and over again, I think you've got to try a little harder to make your backgrounds interesting. Put little teeny tiny elements in there, some graphical nuances, something to give me something to look at, to appreciate each time. The fact that, the fact that this is... I mean, what, the fact that he's got a band... Why would you put a band-aid on a zombie? Again, little design choices that I imagine were quirky in coming up with the game, but honestly don't translate to anything sensical. And that's why I have a big problem with this game, because it's not sensical. Again, let's design a game that's not fun for a kickoff, and then after that, we'll make design choices that don't improve or enhance the game in any way, shape, or form right now. Let's try. There we go. Right. And that one I can't make. Sheesh. 2 more. I'm wrapping this up because this is awful. The game is currently on Steam for the price of £1.69. I know that is relatively cheap for a game, but I can tell you there are better platformers out there, and I would argue even if they are 2 or 3 times more in terms of price, god damn it, it's a price worth paying. This is not a good game. We have seen these same steps over and over again, and the cheapness factor is starting to really, really get on my titties. Right. I overshot that one, but that's okay. Alright. And the keyboard again. Yes, I pressed it and he didn't jump. Pressed it and he didn't jump. 2 more. Sorry, 1 more. And then we'll wrap it up there, because I think it's clear I'm not going to get good on this playthrough. And I think really you've seen what this game has to offer. If this is the challenge that's being presented here, is just stupid design choices. Yeah. And again, I've seen games like this before where they design it to be difficult, but with some of those, there was a mountain climbing game, I forget what it was called, but the gimmick was, it was ridiculously hard, but they were sort of laugh-inducing. They were almost comical in their overkill. Whereas this is, like I say, I'm not sure what it's trying to be. Is it trying to be funny? Is it trying to be cute? What is its deal? I don't understand. Ah, there we go. Right. Is that the first level? No, of course not. Right. Well, we've gotten further now. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right, yeah, that'll do it. God. God, I've seen that a lot today. Also, one other little thing. This is a weird little gripe as well. Look at this menu screen. Couldn't even design it to sit in the middle of a screen. That's not me, by the way. That's how the game plays. That's how its visuals work. Very badly designed game. Am I recommending this? Absolutely not. Stay away from this game and play a different platform or any platformer in the world. Absolutely terrible. Sound design as well. Very limited. They've got some crickets and a guy going... Fabulous stuff. Anyway, that was Bastard Little Zombie. Don't play this game. Thanks very much for watching. Let's Plays do have their purpose sometimes. There's no way I'm reviewing this piece of shit. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching me fail repeatedly at a crappy platformer. Yeah, do the outro stuff now, I guess. Thank you very much for watching this edition. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out some of the other reviews that I've done. I put significantly more effort into completing those games and then reviewing them properly, so please do give those a watch. Stay tuned for other content that I produce over the coming weeks and months. And as always, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Halcyon Show.